Aria, welcome and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you so much.
Certainly, we are super excited to dive into your journey as an entrepreneur. But before we do, I want to go ahead and rewind the clock just a bit. I want to go back to the time when you were a child, when an aunt or an uncle or a mentor would ask you what it was you wanted to be when you grow up. What was the answer to that question?
Well, to be honest, I always wanted to be a teacher, an educator, and I wanted to reach out and teach children that they're not the problem. A lot of children, they have behavioral issues, and I wanted them to understand that they're not the problem. It's something that's going on in the household, some structural things that need to be set in place, but they are still special. So I realized that I couldn't do that while teaching English. So that's why I switched my major to psychology. So I wanted to move into behavioral psychology. Yeah. And that's what I was focused on. That's what I've been focused on.
Very interesting. I love that. So, as a child, you wanted to be a teacher. As you got older, you started to go into behavioral psychology. So, quite the evolution. Not too far, but quite the evolution there. So, share with us how entrepreneurship became a thought process for you. How did it enter your life?
Well, I also am a creative outside of being an entrepreneur. I'm a model, dancer. I sing, I write songs. I am a designer. Just got my first booking for that, so I'm super excited. So, long story short, I do a little bit of everything. And I had a fashion show, Jersey City Fashion Week, and there was, we just always build rapport. Other models, we connect on Instagram, social media, and there was one model in particular. This is my sponsor, and Miss Diva Leslie. And she called me one day out of the blue, and she was like, "Hey, I'm working on something, and I would love for you to give me your thoughts on it." And I respected her. We had great rapport. She was fabulous and fierce. I'm fabulous and fierce. So it was a dynamic, dynamic duo. And I took a look at it, and my life has been different ever since, changed in an amazing, amazing way.
I love that. I love how the entrepreneurial journey starts so differently for every single one of my guests. It's so funny. Some people start off with the knowledge and the thought process, like, you know what? This is where I'm going to go. This is what I want to do. Some people start off thinking about a career or a job that they want, and then something sparks that moment for them, much like for you, someone gave you a call, instilled a thought process, instilled a concept and an idea. You began to focus on it and moved forward with those baby steps. So, what do you feel really helped you throughout the journey? What do you feel, helped propel you to where you are today?
I know for a fact that it stemmed from listening to different audios. A lot of the time I'm growing and learning and teaching myself. In my journey of life, I I knew a lot of things, but they weren't really confirmed. Like I knew something was every time something good is going, something bad is gonna happen, and then I pick myself up and I go. I didn't know that that was called Murphy's Law until I moved into network marketing. So it kind of was confirmation for everything that I was using those tools to push me forward throughout life, getting through being in a shelter at 18 years old, just so many different things. Just to help me, just confirm that what I was doing, um, it made sense, and it was it wasn't I wasn't doing it. How can I explain it? Like I wasn't wasting my time doing what I was doing. It was for a reason, and now I know the name. Long story short, so audios, and staying plugged into my mentors, people who have experienced homelessness and are millionaires now at this point in life and have been consistently millionaires. and showing me that it's possible, opening up my mind to seeing more than just the area that I grew up in, the projects, seeing, bums here, and, just not to call them bums, but people who aren't living, or like turned to alcohol or, drugs and things like that are living on the street, I should say. And that's why now, like because of network marketing, because of entrepreneurship, I just drive by mansions, and I open up my mind and I see, my CEO, he has a bowling alley in his apartment. I mean, his home, his house, his mansion, and I never even thought about that. And I'm like, no, I love bowling. I would love to have a bowling alley in my place. I never thought about that. So just expanding my mind, expanding it and opening it up. Long story short.
That's great that you're expanding your mind and you're seeing other environments. I think that that's important that people get a chance to experience other environments because a lot of people are pigeonholed in their own community, their own block, and they don't see past that, that there is other perspectives and vantage points to look. Now, that brings up my question about how do you pretty much navigate your view of life as a social celebrity versus reality, because a lot of people are looking at social celebrities and look and confusing that with reality. So they're saying, well, this person's on these yachts and so forth and so on, and they don't understand that some of that is real, some of that may not be, but all of that is another person's journey versus your own journey and how you're getting to where you need to be in life.
Yeah, so to me, I just feel like that's just the person that they see that's on the yacht. That's them taking their lifestyle and saying, I want to enhance it. I want to be around these type of people. I may have just met these people that invited me to their yacht, and the people, and I posted on my social media. People may think I own the yacht. People may have thought that I planned that out. It doesn't matter. The point is that that person decided that they're going to hang around people who are, connected with certain social events that happen like that, or, different opportunities and networking events. So to me, it's just people just understanding that when you see someone living their best life, that's by design, which means you can design that same lifestyle for yourself too once you see that there is better, and that there is more out there, bigger than the network that you're in, bigger than your hometown. There are so many people out there who may know the right people to get you to where you want to go. And all it takes is that one person that you know in your network. This is why I love network marketing. It's amazing. It's brilliant.
It is. It truly is. It can open many, many doors. And I love how you're explaining how perspective was truly what propelled your journey, because that's something that some people don't, as Jeff was saying, have the opportunity to gain and don't think to gain for themselves. So, that's why I love, doing a show of this sort, and the podcast that I've hosted for years is trying to provide the perspective on what the entrepreneurial journey truly looks like. It's different for everyone. It starts differently for everyone. The journey itself is different for everyone. But you can't get to the point of enjoying that bowling alley in your house without taking the steps to get you there, so that when you get there, you can look back and say, wow, I actually did that. So please share with us a little bit about your modeling, your acting. Share with us all about who you are, Aria.
Yeah, so Aria the Boss is a mom first and foremost. I have a beautiful daughter named Leilani. She is my everything. When I talk about foundation, when I talk about something that has propelled me forward, I can only imagine my daughter Leilani first and foremost. And I go so hard for her because I never wanted to be a parent that resented her for me stopping what I wanted to do in life and focusing on her. And I never wanted to be that parent that tried to live my life through my child. So whatever it is that I decide to do, I'm doing it because I want to do it, and I'm going to decide. I'm choosing to be an example to my daughter which is why I graduated with a 4-year degree in psychology. I gave birth on a Thursday. I was back in school on Monday, and I never stopped. I continued to go because, for her and for me, my life depends on me never giving up. Um, so, first and foremost, I'm a mother. And, my journey into modeling was very exciting. I started doing college fashion shows. And when I tell you that practice and dedication and patience and belief really is the stem of everything. When I first started modeling, my knees were bent. I had no confidence. I just was like, you could like, it was pretty bad, pretty horrific. And just to see my growth is amazing because even me on the runway, when I see myself, I'm like, dang, I found myself watching the video like 10 times. Like, wow, girl, admiring my growth because all it is confidence. I decided to say, yeah, I'm a model and I'm going to take this seriously. Moved to Philadelphia. And, from there, my modeling career really, I started connecting with different people in the model world, going to different castings. And, that's when I was casted for New York Fashion Week. And that was really, really exciting. I was one of the shortest models there. The height requirement was 5'7". I went anyway and was selected. I'm 5'1", without any heels. So it was definitely an amazing experience. And from that connection, I was able to book a show on Amazon Prime called Why Did I Become a Model? And that was just truly fabulous, truly amazing. And, my modeling career, I am currently with the Danielle Baker. She's amazing. And, I'm looking to see myself in stores near you. And, just continue to show girls everywhere that, all you have to do is believe, and all it takes is being you, because you can do that the best. Be you, and yeah, just very empowering to women all over the world. And outside of that, I repurpose clothing. So when people have things in their closet that they want to give away or they never touch, let's make something cute out of it. Like that, a hoodie. I can make a cute two-piece set, a cute two-piece short set, and use the hoodie as a bag. And now you have a cute little bag. Like, let's make something. I can make out of a jeans that you can't fit anymore. A pair of jeans. I can make a pair of thigh-high boots. Like let's repurpose our clothing, and let's make something even more beautiful out of it. So I did a booking. Yeah, like why not? I just got a booking in Barbados in August. So that's my first as a designer, and I'm really excited. I'll be walking in the show as well, which will make me an international model from there. And the journey is just it's really just begun. I'm just so grateful, and I say all these amazing things about myself. And as I talk about it, I just have to give all thanks to God and my angels for guiding me through this process, for giving me the insight and intuition to be able to listen and hear their messages and see how they talk to me and communicate to me in the spiritual world. And I just give all my thanks to them, and I'm just a messenger. I'm just a servant, focusing on every day impacting other people's lives, and making it better. That casting that I made, that in New York Fashion Week, there was a blind man that was crossing the street, and I felt in my spirit that the light was changing, turning green, but he was already in motion to cross the street. And I said to myself, like, I gotta help him. So I said, sir, that light is turning green. And he said, no, can you walk with me? I'm already running late. But that didn't matter, because when it's time to, when you're called to be a servant, that's what it is that you need to do. So, I walked him across the street, got back over, and I didn't care about anybody recording me. I didn't even post it on Instagram or say anything about it. It's my first time, really mentioning it. And, I still made the casting. And if I could have been self-indulgent and just worried about myself, and that could have been something horrific that happened. So, like I said, I'm just called to be a servant, and in these blessings, they're coming to me because I'm continuously remembering that in order to receive, I must give, and I must, serve, everybody here. So in my entrepreneurship, in everything that I do, I'm just a servant. Last but not least, everybody, and thank you so much for listening and giving me your ears, because I am, a jack of all trades, mastering all. for entrepreneurship, I am a part of a technology company called iBoomerang. I am super grateful for this company. This is the network marketing company that has changed my life. So network marketing has changed my life, but specifically network marketing in iBoomerang has changed my life. We're a technology-based company. We have different technologies. I'm wearing one right now. I'm not digging in my nose, everybody. This is a mood enhancer infused with an essential oil.
Oh,
Right now, I haven't
Wow.
energized. So that's why I'm so,
very
you know,
nice.
it's so amazing. We have something called Skin Tech, which is a biochemical glove that gives us 4 hours of protection. So when I'm outdoors with my daughter, I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, she touched that. Let me get my hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh, she touched that. Let me get my. I just put it on our hands, dries in 5 minutes, and for 4 hours, she can touch whatever she wants, and all those germs and viruses are killed on site. You can use it as deodorant. You can use it on your face. You have testimonies clearing up acne. I'm kind of upset because I had a little pimple here and I ran out of Skin Tech and I wanted to put some Skin Tech on so that I could use it for a testimony. I was like, take it, but it's okay. And we have a number of
Okay.
other services where we just help other people save on bills, that they have already. You don't have to switch your provider. If you want to travel at a discount, go ahead and travel. If you want to use a Vibe Ride, which is our drive share, you choose Girl Power. You don't want a male driver coming to pick you up at 3 a.m. You're out at a business meeting or with your friends. You can click Girl Power. Go ahead and get this Vibe Ride code for free. I mean, it's something that's so amazing. I get paid to give. And this is, why I love it, because with our company, we've already fed over 1 million children breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I feed malnourished children all day. You know what I mean? And I help people live the life they want to live, whether it's time freedom or financial freedom. And it feels amazing. It's all intertwined with my life purpose, which is to serve. And that is Aria,
Right.
the boss, a little bit of everything.
You were so cute. I absolutely love it. You are serving in such an amazing way. If you had the opportunity to go back, say 10, 15 years, and tell yourself just one thing, what do you think that would be?
Believe, believe, and don't let what other people think of you change the way you think of you.
Mm,
Um, that's what I would tell myself. A lot of times we get too caught up in, we start off as a blank canvas, and every time we take the opinion of other people who aren't living the lifestyle that we want, it's not a beautiful, stroke of a paintbrush. It's actually a splatter and mess and chaos and, pain and hurt, because these people don't understand where we're going. These people don't understand the life that we're trying to live, because it's the life we are trying to live. And that's also a part of the belief, because they are stuck in this generational curse that they can't see bigger. So, bigger than where we are. So when someone is trying to see bigger than where you are, but you have people constantly like, no, 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 this is where it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to peek, and then every time they got their eyes covered, and you can't see, which is important to then, my last message to myself is find a mentor. Find
mm,
someone who's actively doing what it is you want to do, and live like them, so that you can see beyond what the people who you don't want to live like are trying to show you.
I love it. Bringing a fresh perspective to life overall so that others can be inspired. It's outstanding. And I think you're doing an amazing job of that. So I thank you for bringing your story and your journey to the show. So the show is really designed to help entrepreneurs come up with a business in an industry that they may not have been thinking of. So if you could wave a magic wand and change anything at all, be it in modeling or network marketing or dancing or any of the industries that you have your hands in, at this moment, if you could change anything operationally to give yourself more peace of mind in the day, what would that be?
I would say it would be to map out map out the plan for your business based on, like, just make it more fun, just to have fun. Just to have more fun in creating it and creating your business and you know, like I wish that people didn't think that being an entrepreneur, it has to always be so hard. There'll be moments where it's hard, like just like in school, where you got to study for that test. And then once you take the test, whether you pass or fail, you still feel a sign, you still feel some sort of relief, you know what I mean? Because it's already done. You did the hard work. So, hard moments to have fun. And I in the beginning when people introduce you to business, they're always like, yeah, it's gonna be this and it's gonna be that, and I feel like they just talk more about the hard, but they don't talk about the the fruit that's bared once you plant the seed. So the fun part. And the fun part is actually, the hard part might be like you had to dig it out and plant the seeds and that day was so hot and you didn't have any water. But the fun part comes watching the plant grow, watering it every day, can't wait, working in business, having some fun. Now it's leisure. You know what I mean? And it doesn't become hard because you've already done the hard work to plant the seed. So just having fun while the having fun in the journey of watching the what you plant to grow.
Definitely. Plant the seed, do the hard work, but don't forget to enjoy the journey because when you get to the end, if you didn't enjoy it along the way, it's kind of pointless. So remember to enjoy the journey. Aria, you have been outstanding. I thank you. Jeff, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I say well said.
Definitely.
So
So,
much.
Aria, you've been outstanding. I thank you for joining us today. Please share the best way for our viewers to find you.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Your smile, your energy is definitely so welcoming. I appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you so much for your energy as well. And everyone, you can find me on Instagram at Aria the Boss. That's ARIATHEBAWSE at Aria the Boss. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.
Certainly, certainly.
Can't wait to see those pictures once you get international and put them up on your IG. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to check out the clothing line and the products. So we will definitely be seeing more of you and enjoy the evolution of your journey along the way.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.